Hello everybody, it's James Swift, aka Fifi Frost, and I got a little burden I got to share with you. I watched the recent interview on YouTube with our governor, Bobby Jindal of Louisiana, and he was on Raw Story, and the question was, should we be able to get married? The gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgendered, questioning, queer nation be allowed to marry? And should for-profit businesses be able to deny said service of catering or wedding cakes or something like that to people like me based on their religious beliefs? Okay, when you make a cake, a wedding cake, what is the only difference, except for maybe the toppers you put on top, that would make that a religious liberty? You're not baking a holy cake. You're not saving angels with it. It's a cake. People are going to eat it. He also said that these restaurants and bakeries and stuff, if a gay couple came in and just wanted to buy cookies, that they should not be able to say, no, you can't have the cookies, because that would be discrimination. But we're not going to make any cookies for your reception. Really? Hello? In a state, Mr. Jindal, that you're governing, which it's still legal to fire me from my job because I'm gay. It's legal to kick me out of a rental property because I'm gay. I can't donate blood. I can't be an organ donor. I can't get married. So when does religious belief become threatened? As I see it, baking a cake should have nothing to do with your religion, unless you're baking like an unleavened cake or something, like it's ordered in the Old Testament for the days of unleavened bread, which nobody does anymore except for the Jewish people. Any Christian or whomever, whatever religion or whatever deity that you worship, you can go to those places of worship and you're uninhibited. Nobody is stopping you. But because I don't believe the same way that you do, should you have the right to tell me how to live my life? I'm not hurting anyone. I just want equal protection under the law. And Mr. Jindal, that is not special rights. Those are civil rights. And there's a big difference, okay? Lastly, if you think that allowing marriage equality, the next step in line would be to allow bestiality or something like that, then you're knucking futs. You know that? Because comparing people like me to pedophiles and people who screw animals and the people that want to marry objects and things like that, that's completely different. It has nothing to do with us. And while I'm on this, wouldn't it be a special right for churches not to have to pay taxes, even though they do not do near the amount of charity work that they used to do when they were granted tax-free status? When churches turn political, that is when tax-free money, and you can look it up on Prop 8 and any other bill that has come up, sponsored against rights for me, paid in full just about by church or nonprofit or anonymous donor. It's 2015. If you want to go to church and worship your little heart out, by all means do it. But you're saying you don't want the law to force you to accept my lifestyle. You don't have to accept it. I don't care. But what you cannot do is discriminate against me because I'm different. I am just as much of an American as any of you are. So, Mr. Jindal, when will you come to terms with this hatred and bigotry that is stored inside of you to discriminate against people like me? There's no sense in it. All you're doing is fueling hate, the bashings and the vandalism and the hurtful bullying. You're just supporting it. Stop. Okay, well, I'm off my soapbox, shaking like a leaf, but I can't help it. But I'll take another PTSD pill. All right, y'all, hugs. Bye.